All right, let's jump right into some Grapple Dogs, Cosmic Canines here. I was a huge fan of the first game in this series. I've played through the first world already so far in this second entry, and I'm really loving it so far. I'm playing this on Nintendo Switch here. I've played through the first world already over here, and I'm actually just going to dive right into the second world. I was really loving this new mechanic. Like, each world seems to throw. The first world had, like, kind of that electric power plant kind of setting, and you got this ability to kind of cling to these walls, roll up into a ball. But this world kind of gives you this kind of grappling hook sword ability that plants some vines or whatever you want to call them into the wall that you can climb on. And yeah, it's more of the same action from the previous game, like action adventure exploration heavy platformer. Not that it's like a Metroidvania or anything in the exploration sense, but I feel like it has like those big open-ended levels, kind of like Yoshi's Island or Sonic. And then, yeah, this is that ability I was talking about. Like, it seems like each world is throwing like a new kind of secondary mechanic into the mix on top of your normal grapple ability. And I'm just really loving this game so far, which is no huge surprise, but nonetheless, I'm very pleased. And then there's a second character that you play as. I think I might have mentioned that already, maybe not. But that has like a weapon, like a gun. So it's also like a twin stick shooter when you play as them. I really like that. It's like the stages are individually designed for either character. Like here, this one's just for Pablo. Maybe later in the game they'll throw some stages where you can select your character, but so far it's always been kind of like decided for you. But yeah, the first world was awesome, but like this grappling hook, or not grappling hook, that's a grappling hook is this mechanic, but this like sword, I don't even know what to call this, but whatever this mechanic is, I absolutely love it. Yeah, and love the music once again. It really has that like kind of WarioWare energy to the soundtrack to me, which I really felt that from the first game. I don't know if they had if they have the same composer here once again, but obviously you're going to be able to tell pretty quickly here, I think, if this is something that's up your alley or not. And you don't by any means need to like 100% get all these like oranges or berries or whatever the heck these things are. I always just feel like kind of inclined to try to get them. Will this launch me up high enough? Yep. Nice. Okay, so they kind of teach you how to do that there, and then you can like kind of cheese some of these mechanics. Like, I feel like they just are really clever about the level design and all like the hidden stuff. Ooh, I missed this one last time around. Heck yeah. So I'm glad I actually decided to replay this stage. Even here, it's like I maybe can get up here, but I've already been over here. But, oh, okay, see, I didn't think I would have been able to cling to that. Okay, that's cool. Oh, oh, oh. You can really get some momentum going when you launch yourself with the grappling hook, too. It's awesome. God, I love, like, even, like, the little vocal touches. Here we go again. Almost sounds like that Everclear song. Oh, man, here we go. But that's what really gives it that kind of like WarioWare energy to me. And then the grappling hook feels good as ever. The running even feels a little bit better, like in the first Grapple Dog. Like, you kind of had this like weird like momentum that you would build up, like almost like it reminded me a little bit of like the meter in Mario 3. It worked differently than that, like, because you didn't have to press a run button or anything, but it was just I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. This, it seems like you just kind of pick up to full speed pretty much right off the bat. You don't have to like build up that momentum, and it feels to me just a little bit nicer or a little bit smoother for the platforming. Like, there would be times where I would think like, okay, I'm gonna hit this jump no problem, but I wouldn't be up to full run speed yet, and would end up, you know, whiffing the jump. So I really kind of think this is a huge improvement. Minor, but a huge improvement. We'll just breeze along. I know I got all the other collectibles so far. I like how those are like an interesting way to design the spikes. And you can talk to all these characters and stuff too. They just give you like a little little cheesy flavor, usually a little cheesy joke or something. Oh, or in this case, on another planet where I can't even communicate with the people here, I guess. But sometimes some like your sidekick characters will be scattered throughout the stage, or even like the other character that you have to play as. But yeah, they'll throw a lot of these sections in some of the stages where it's like, okay, get 25 keys. I could have sworn I didn't actually beat this level. I thought I just like played a lot of it. Maybe it saves all the collectibles you get, regardless. But yeah, I love the pixel art. Runs pretty good on the Switch here. It does like kind of chug a little bit when you like select levels once in a while. I don't know if you caught that right at the beginning. I meant to mention that actually. But it doesn't hinder the enjoyment of the game for me in any way, shape, or form. Okay, I think I got everything in the water there. It only makes me think that, like, you know, something, you know, that my controller's not working once in a while. Like, hey, why isn't this starting up? But yeah, otherwise it's no biggie whatsoever. As far as I'm concerned. Oh, shit. There we go. I think this is going to be all of them right here. Maybe. Is there one more? Where's that last one? I feel like there's a secret over here. Oh, jeez. I like how it's like there was a secret over there, but it like wasn't even really... Oh, you could like scale this wall. What the hell? Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. Was I supposed to be able to do that? Is that like an ultimate shortcut? Oh, that's awesome. Okay, this game's even better than I thought. Didn't even have to get all the keys. You can just cheese the mechanic. And see, it's interesting. It's like I got that treasure chest, but that was just like the treasure chest with like the berries in it. I guess I didn't get the... You can like unlock different grappling hooks. They don't have different abilities or anything. I think it's all just cosmetic, but we'll dive right in. But yeah, you can see it kind of like freezes for a second when you dive into the stage. But when you're playing the game, it's buttery smooth. So, and okay, we're gonna get a new gun for. I think this character's name is Luna, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, the series, like, obviously there's a little bit of Donkey Kong Country in here. Luna gets like a dash ability, which you can use to great effect. It's like a really long dash, and then you can kind of cheese it. I guess not as much as I thought there. So interesting. Then you still have the same grappling hook ability. Pablo also has like a punch in place of the dash mechanic, but Pablo can jump on enemies. Luna here, I hope I'm getting that name right, cannot, but it's a twin stick shooter in that case, which gets a little bit tricky to control. Oh shit. I wasn't ready to do that dash there. There we go. So let's see, I think I could get up here, because you can kind of angle your dash. Oh, shoot. Shoot! Well, let's just get rid of this enemy. I don't know why I'm not killing it. Shoot. Oh, got it. Nice. There we go. Give me that gem. I love how you have to, like, kind of cheese some of the abilities and, like, the movement mechanics to get some of the secrets. And then sometimes it really isn't even that much of a secret. It's just like, oh, some extra berries, which you can... I don't even remember what you can spend those on. All right, let's get some health. You can't dash up, though. Oh, shit! Shit! Oh, man, that was pure luck. I feel like I just clipped onto that ledge there. There we go. But then you can't see where you're going to land. There we go. All right, we'll slow things down here for a second. Not really all that long. All right, no way to go backwards there, I don't think, actually. Maybe you could. Oh, no. Oh, God, yes. I was just going to say no real reason to go back this way, but Man, they really make you scour these levels to get the all the hidden collectibles. And let's see what this thing does. I'm guessing it's gonna, yeah, perfect. Create some platforms for me, or create some vines, I should say, shrubbery, whatever you want to call it. It also seems like it makes my weapon way freaking stronger. There we go. See if I can just dash right off the wall. Yep. That's a nice touch. There we go. Oh yeah, it's just like one-shot kill. So what's the point? Can I climb on this? I don't get what the point of turning that. See, this is one of my, like, this is like my boss. Or actually not, yeah, it is Luna, okay. Not Luna's boss, but Pablo's. I don't know if it's your boss or friend. I forget the story in the previous game. But the professor, no less. But it's always just like some random banter. Like, all the characters are still getting to know one another. Luna just got introduced into the mix here. Maybe you can't jump on these platforms if they're not, you know, turned into grass or whatever. Oh, shit. There we go. It can be a little tricky to do, like, all the jumping. Like, I'm tempted to remap the controls a little bit, especially for Luna with the twin stick. I feel like there might be something down here. Maybe not. Damn it. All for nothing. Oh, wait. I do like how you, if you fall down a pit and die like that, or take damage, I should say, because you don't die if it's not your last hit. In this case, I'll go back to my last checkpoint. It looks like you lose 10% of your berries or coin collectibles. But when you don't die and lose all your health, I like how you just respawn at the last safe platform that you're on. I feel like that's like a real good way to do it, and it really like remembers, like, you know, the last safe platform that you're on, even if you've done like a ton of, you know, grappling around and swinging. But yeah, I almost want to remap the jump button when I'm playing with Luna to one of the shoulder buttons, so I can do a little more like twin stick shooting. But at the same time, I don't want to, I feel like that'll just start to get like too confusing playing, you know, between the two characters. I don't want to have like two different jump buttons. I wish, I don't, maybe you can map multiple buttons to do the same thing, but I'm not sure. If you can, I'll definitely consider it even more. But there is a little bit of lock on. I don't know if you can see that there for a quick second, but that definitely helps the cause as well. And again, you can really do a super long dash. You can also, you know, tap it real quick and have it be a little shorter, but I'm doing much better this time around. No need to grab all these, but we will anyways. I don't love how the camera always is moving with like where you're aiming to when you're playing as Luna. Like, it can be a little awkward the way it frames the camera, but you can also use it to your advantage at times too, so I don't hate it entirely. Oh shit. See, now I'm just like feeling like I gotta scour every last inch of this level. Oh, there we go. Good thing I decided to shoot that first. Oh, there we go. See, I was trying to smash down on this like Pablo. Pablo's got that nice ground pound. All right, we're gonna have to collect a bunch of these. Let's see. There we go. Oh no, 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 no. Alright, I got plenty of health. I panicked a little too much there. I thought I had way less health than I did. I'll just keep going up this way. Shoot. So that must have been like just a secret. Damn. Well, totally missed that. There we go. Let's grab that health. Yeah, it feels like I feel like I could maybe play slightly more fluidly if I mapped shoot, or if I mapped jump to one of the shoulder buttons, so I could like aim and jump and shoot all at the same time. I feel like I have to like kind of, and then the dash being on one of the face buttons as well makes it tricky. But I don't, like, I'm trying to brainstorm what would potentially feel better, and I don't know that I have a better solution. And it doesn't feel terrible. It can just feel like a little bit more like stop and go. When you have to just like, you know, okay, I gotta just pause, kill this enemy. See, like, you gotta be careful too, like, you don't want to blow this up, because there could just be like a secret way out here. I'm gonna check. Nope. But you just never know with this game. And he's got to blast this thing. Usually it takes a few more shots, but this Chloroblaster has got the juice. You can switch weapons. I forget that you can do that. But they really hide those secrets. So this game's got tons of replayability as well in terms of... but yeah, like, see, I have like, you know, almost 4,000 of these berries, and that it only costs 60 to play this like little challenge stage, which actually some of these are really fun. So we'll check a couple of these out. Earthblade. So like I'm always like thinking like, oh, my controller didn't register the button press. But it's just kind of like, you know, collect all the berries on the stage. Feels very like Sega, I feel. Oh shoot, no! Shoot. And it's just like, you know, get everything within 2 minutes to beat the timer, or to get the gold medal or whatever. But just really fun stages. Like, kind of remind me of some of like the challenge stages in like a Donkey Kong game or Donkey Kong Country game, but way more fun than that. Like, those are usually just like a little bit of like, oh, collect all the bananas, and in like a small little, you know, chunk of level. These are like a little bit more, you know, you gotta puzzle your way through, you know, solving the best route to take or whatever, as I'm clearly not doing. There we go. I'll take that. Let's get this one stray. Shoot. That'll work. I'll get these two on the way up, hopefully. There we go. Shoot. No, come on. Every once in a while, the physics can get a little bit jank. Or I shouldn't say jank, actually, but your like momentum will carry you if you're like moving up with a platform or moving down. Here we go. Got all but 11 of them. Like how it'll, once you start getting down to the last few, it starts to give you a hint, or not a hint, an arrow pointer where they're, you know, directing you to where they're at. Let's go. Did I get it under 2? I don't think so. Oh, I did. Nice. I think that's my first gold. Let's go, baby. Let's go. So let's check this one out. Maybe it'll be a Luna challenge stage. Yep. Called it. And then you kind of have to, like, actually get some of these, like, hidden things. Like, that's how you unlock, like, more chunks of the levels and stuff. So, oh, I haven't seen, usually, like, when you get to a new world, it shows one of these cutscenes, but I've never seen it for one of the challenge stages. Interesting. So this will probably be more related to just blowing everything up. Usually the Luna challenges are, you know, more based around your weaponry, and a little less around platforming, but still, obviously, plenty of the platforming challenge in there as well. But yeah, it's just such a great feeling game. Even though I've, you know, kind of griped about some of the controls a little bit, especially playing with Luna here. But like, as you can see here, I'm not really struggling too much. But yeah, it's a little more like stop and go, but maybe that's just the way it's meant to be played. I tend to like to just like, you know, fake speed run my platformers. Like, I'm not actually trying to speed run them, but I'm just trying to like rip through as fast as I can. You know, if I'm playing a Mario game, I'm just trying to like rock and roll through the entire game. And like, so when a game like kind of forces me to stop and go, or even like in Yoshi's Island, you know, that I mentioned off the top, like I'm like, oh man, I feel like I gotta explore every nook and cranny of the game to find all the collectibles. But like to unlock this next area, yeah, I gotta have at least 5 of these triangle like hidden things. So like you're almost actually forced to replay some of the levels, which is interesting. But yeah, we'll keep chugging along here. Check out one more level at least. Yeah, so far it looks like I gotta get 4 of these crystal shards, and then maybe there'll be like one more world after that. Let's see. Let's play another Pablo level. Or maybe I don't have a choice. Maybe it's Luna only. Yep. Alright, well, let's check this one out and go from there. Laser danger. I'm guessing this level is going to be tricky. But again, by now you probably know if this one's up your alley or not. So if you want to keep it spoiler free, this is going to be, you know, it's not like one more level is going to spoil anything for you. But I love, man, I just love the aesthetic of this game. Like that city in the background just looks so awesome. Coughing up some health early. Don't mind if I do. Now let's see, can I dash through the lasers? My guess is yes. Yep. Sweet. And the only reason I guessed that is because thankfully they showed that on the, you know, kind of thumbnail for the level. The little, like, you know, little teaser. Gives you a little taste of what the mechanics are going to be on that stage, which I love when games do that. Whether it's like, you know, when you can see it on a world map, or I guess this game kind of does both, actually. Because you can sometimes see some of the things that you'll see in the stage on the little, like, diorama that shows up on the world map. Let's go ahead and grab that. Let's go ahead and blow this fool away, hopefully. Alright. Is there anything over there? That looks kind of secret-y. Oh, shit. And you can't just, like, leave the secrets hanging, because there's no way I missed that if I already went up here. I did. I totally missed that. But this character usually just has some, like, goofy stuff to say. I think. Maybe there's some kind of story going on with them. I think I was actually thinking of the, in the game Dadish, there's like a possum character that will just like, actually, and they don't even say anything funny, actually. I think they just like scream, and the other characters make like funny little quips as you save the characters in the game. Grab some goodies here. Nice. Shit. Some health would be nice. I love that you can, like, shoot downward and keep yourself airborne for longer. Really love when games do that. God damn it. Shit. Definitely could use some health. To state the obvious. There we go. I feel like the speed running for this game, like actual speed running, could be nuts. Because you could just take so many crazy shortcuts with the different abilities that you get. And just with the, you know, grappling hook alone. Oh, shit. I like how they don't, like, earlier in the game, they kind of, like, tutorialize you, give you, like, a little pop-up every time they, like, throw a new mechanic at you, and now they're just like, oh, you'll figure out that you can dash through these lasers because there's no other way you can go. You know, you have to go through them. Dang, I haven't found any of the secret stuff yet. Which sometimes, like, you'll find one and you'll think, like, oh, I'm at, like, the end of the level, and it'll be, like, the first, collectible in the stage, and you're like, geez, these stages are just huge. That's one thing. I do wish you could use the camera, the right stick to pan the camera when you're playing as Pablo, because sometimes you'll be, like, up above, and then you can't see any platforms below you. You have to just kind of, like, remember where things were at. Which can be, I've definitely lost some health, if not lives, due to that a few times. Let's see, is that a platform? Yeah. Man, those almost don't even look like platforms you could land on. There we go. Let's see, I bet you I can get up here. Shit. I know I could get up there. I guess I can. Oh, do it right here. God damn it. There we go. Cheese it a little. Seeing all that just to get like a few extra goodies. No, there's gonna be. I have a feeling we're gonna get one of the green gems up here. Yep. Watch it be the first one. No, it'll be the second. Yep. So these stages still, the fact that that's only the second one, not that, I mean, it's only been a few minutes, I'm sure, but these stages are just huge. It sometimes can be confusing too. Like, you're like, oh, those aren't enemies. They're just like the, you know, citizens of the stage that you're on, like, until you kind of learn, shit. Oh, man, see, like, it really will remember, like, all the way back to the last safe platform you were on. But, like, here, it's like you can't really, thankfully with Luna, I guess, you can kind of pan the camera a little bit enough to see. Man, they are not messing around with the platforming in this game. There we go. And, like, where am I supposed to go with this? Let's go. This game is freaking amazing. You can even kind of, like, delay your fall by doing, like, the grapple. I've definitely saved myself quite a few times in the original game by doing that. Oh, no! Oh, what a save. Heck yeah. Yeah, this game is just awesome. Awesome stuff. Oh, man. Missed some of the collectibles. Like, I love that it encourages you to replay the stages, because I tend to be somebody that's like, let me try to 100% it every time, even though you kind of want to. Now, why can't I play this one? Why is this all white? Is this like a glitch? Face the music? Maybe this is like a glitch. Let's try this stage out. Oh, what the heck? This is awesome. This is going to be like a rhythm stage. All right. Okay, this is amazing. Oh, I thought that was water. Oh, man. Okay. This is so cool. Man, I was going to leave it there after that last stage, but now I gotta dive into this. I'm always such a sucker for any time a game does this, like, silhouette aesthetic. Oh, no, 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 no! Like, the Donkey Kong Country Returns games do the couple stages like this. Even, I think, some of the new Super Mario Brothers games do it. Alright, let's get up there. Oh, no! No problem. Shoot. Good deal. Still was able to get there. Oh, no. What's that? What was that? Is that just a cluster of berries? Oh, shit. For some reason, this feels like it's like a bonus stage and like it's not gonna have the collectibles, but I don't think that's the case. Oh shit. What am I supposed to do there, though? Like, you can... How... You can tell there's that balloon up there, but I don't know if I can get enough... Like, I can't get up high enough. Shoot! Dang it. I'm gonna get hung up on trying to get up there. Dang it. Whatever. Give up on it for now. But it's obviously there for a reason. I'm just not good enough at the grapple. Damn it. I like that it doesn't freeze enough, but it like kind of pauses and slows down the time enough for you to get a chance to recover. Like, it doesn't, like, if I feel like if it just kept going full speed, there we go, after you died, it would get like really frustrating to like having to keep waiting to get back in sync. I don't know, I still don't know if that sounded quite right. It didn't feel right coming out of my mouth, but I think you know what I mean. Having to continue to wait. Like, okay, I died, now let me wait to get back in sync with the music. Like, it kind of pauses enough to where you can give it a second try. Let's see. Is there something down there? Okay, it's just another way to go. Man, I'm surprised you can make that jump. Like, that would have been a really frustrating jump to make in the original Grapple Dog. Just with, like, the way you gotta wait for your momentum to build up. Oh, shit. I wonder if there are no collectibles in this level. Let's see. Whew. Like, it looks like it's only, like, this kind of stuff. Boom. And by this kind of stuff, I mean, like, berries and... Oh, come on, idiot. Lost track of the tune. Oh, I didn't even notice that, like, arrow scrolling across the bottom, like the... Not even just the tempo meter. That's awesome. Alright, I feel like there's something off to the side up here. See, like, how did I get that one jump? I got so much higher. I was like... I was definitely up higher than that. Little lip over here. Like, come on. Like, yeah, I was able to... I would have been able to get up there if I would have moved over to the right. Oh, come on. Let's try it this way. Because, yeah. Okay, there are collectibles. This is going to be the third one. No, the second. Jeez. These stages are just huge. But, like, something tells me I would be able to swing and get up there, because I'm pretty sure I would have been able to that one time. So I gotta just get better at the swinging, because that balloon that I saw earlier, too, like, it was just, like, totally out of my reach. Yeah, this is such a cool aesthetic. I really love this. These games just really have a Game Boy Advance kind of energy to them. I don't know why. Like a Sega meets Game Boy Advance. Oh, there we go. Oh, no. One fraction of a step too fast there. No biggie. Shit. Oh, did not think I was going to get that timing. But yeah, sometimes these rhythm stages will have you just like playing a little more stop and go style as well. Like here, it's like I just gotta wait for the timing to sync up. Although if you kind of speed run it. Oh no! Seems like you can just like keep moving ahead. And by speed run it, I just mean like, you know, don't hesitate. So where would a third one have been? If I only got that second one. Man, I totally thought this was just a stage I couldn't play. That's awesome. Oh, that's awesome that it just keeps switching even after you beat the stage. Oh, that's crazy. But like here I need 10. I barely have enough. And you can get them, you know, by playing these challenge stages and stuff too. But, oh man, this game is just so good. Yeah, I just can't recommend this game and this series enough. You know, the first one's just called Grapple Dog. It feels a little different. Like, I feel like it'd be a little weird going back to that one now with the way that momentum feels compared to this game. So I'm definitely going to have to, because part of me was tempted to go, like, kind of compare the two, but I was like, I got to just play all the way through this one. And that was a rare game that I just plowed straight through, too, and I'm kind of doing the same thing with this one. Ever since I picked it up, I've just been chipping away at a few levels here and there every night. And yeah, I'm just loving this game. Can't recommend it enough, and yeah, really recommend the first game as well. Broken record per usual at the end here. I feel like I say that every single time, but that's just because I always end up just repeating myself ad nauseum here at the end. But yeah, love this game, everything about it. The music, the pixel art, the gameplay. It's just like a winner across the board. I love this game and can't get enough. Just awesome, awesome, awesome stuff.